Oh god. Oh no, do I remember how to stream? Oh frick, I have to set up my block bench. Oh no, this has all gone immediately wrong. Why are you still here? You're not supposed to be here. Oh frick, I hit global on you, didn't I? You're not supposed to be here. Just this project. Okay. Delete you. I hope that you're not going to show up for all eternity. I had a reference image. That wasn't loading correctly. And so I closed it out and apparently it hit all projects instead of just this one. I hate that that's an option. I don't want it. I will you please load thank you for loading the correct reference image this time. We want those. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need music. Hello. Oh yay, we get one of the new the new songs. Oh, it's called Firefly. Wait, hold on. Pause everything. Okay, I'm sad. Let me make sure my mic. Okay, my microphone is working. That's good. But I went to go see real quick. We've been starting to notice fireflies in our yard, and since the song is playing, it's called "Fireflies" by Amos Roddy. It's from the new Minecraft 1.21.6 Chase the Skies update. Hi, yes, I'm a nerd. I don't think there's anyone here yet, but I'm just gonna keep rambling. I don't have chat up. But no, we've been seeing fireflies, and because it is the summer solstice, it'd be really fun to see fireflies. But it only did just get dark because it's super long. I've been seeing them out at like midnight, which is crazy. They're only out around sunset. So the fact that I've been seeing them in pitch black, I'm like, well, what are you guys doing? Okay, hold on. Let me look at you. Oh my gosh, there's people here. Hi, 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 guys. Cobblemon, hello, Carol. Hello, Mindbuster. Hello, Vanny. Hold on, wait. Let me be smart about this. Frick, I didn't load up the other thing I need. That's fine. It's fine. Hi. Oh, that's not. Hi, I'm not angry. Hi, everyone. How's it going? It's been so long. I've missed you guys. I'm so sorry for disappearing. I just ran out of things to stream, and I figured that, you know what? I'm not gonna force myself to stream things that I'm not really into, and not make good content. So yeah. Okay, but let me look and read. So oh, there's sounds. Frick, I need to go load up. Where'd Twitch go? I need to put you all onto the correct thing. I have like 3 different tabs open. Oh my goodness. Kitsune! Kitsune! You've already given me money from the what's it called? The other thing. You didn't have to do that, but thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. Oh my goodness. There's everyone here. What in the world? Oh my goodness, it was a 10? It was a 10 gifted subs? What's wrong with you? I say lovingly. Oh my goodness. Okay. Please forgive. Please forgive if this is slightly scuffed. I haven't streamed in like a month. I've just been vibing. But new things are coming. I have decided, you know what? I'm tired of waiting for the servers that I was waiting on to start. So instead, I am starting a Cobblemon server. So we're gonna make myself a Cobblemon Minecraft skin. Yay! And so, that will be. It more or less was supposed to start this weekend, but half the people that are on it, are also are currently at VidCon. So we decided, okay, we will be launching Monday. Is when we're planning on going live. So I will probably be live on Monday. Strange. Good thing it's summertime. But as such, we gotta make ourselves a skin. Now, we have 3 designs here in the background. These are things that I whipped up on a whim. Because I needed an idea. The number 3 was actually the first one that I drew, and then these 2 I drew earlier today. There's already a few votes from Discord. Let me go look. Hold on. But yeah, there's already a few things from Discord. But if we want to run a poll, then let me boot up. Hold on. Let me do /poll. One moment. So while I'm typing, let me explain. I'm not revealing all of my secrets yet, but all 3 of these patterns are based on the pavilions that are in the background here. There's 3 different of the pavilion patterns that I based these outfits on. And so that will be a hint for what I'm planning. But this is something that I do every time I play Pokemon Minecraft mod. In most Pokemon games, I try to do this if I can. So, fun times, yes. I'm very predictable. Okay, start poll. We've got 2 minutes on the clock. Let's go. If there's anyone on the YouTube side, I don't see you, so I'm not gonna run the poll yet. Hold on. What did it say? What did it say? Let me read chat. Thank you, Kitsune. Get 60 more. Please don't give me 60 subs. That's way too much. Wait, why is it, if you got gifted a sub from Kitsune, make sure to refresh your stream or your Twitch browser, the tab, and that should allow you to use emotes. And thanks Fox for that, because I can join on time. Oh, for starting on Monday. Yeah, we have a couple people, 1 or 2 at least, that are on the server. Here in chat. Wait, now I need a trainer skin too? You don't need one, although it's fun and all dandy, you know. Expect another one soon. Oh boy. Alright, Kitsune. Becca, I don't have Discord anymore because you deleted it, says Cosmix. Alright. Well, good for you for taking control of your internet experience. Genuinely happy for you, proud, because a lot of people I know keep things that they don't want because they feel obligated to, and that's not true. But you should have one of your secrets. Oh dear. Oh, you're in Kitsune. You're insane. I say this lovingly. I'm just not used to getting money. But hey, I appreciate it because I had to go spend a bunch of money on 3 chargers because apparently both of my chargers have died within like 2 weeks of each other. And I'm not having a fun time. And then I'm getting a 3rd charger for downstairs because I'm the only person in my house that has a Samsung tablet. And I hate having to disappear upstairs when I'm spending time with my family because my drawing tablet's died. So yeah, that's a thing. And then I've lost one of my earbuds, which is very sad. Give me a moment. I am also loading up my default skin to pull colors from. Where is Becca? Oh, there's a whole section of Becca. I was smart. There we go. Hey, look, it's me! Permit song? It is the permit song. I think last time we did, in fact, add a few of the new Minecraft songs to the main playlist. Otherwise, it has not changed. Oh, another thing but it probably will change soon. Because I got Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. That was the one thing I wanted besides apparently now tech issues. One thing that I actually wanted for my birthday. Because I want to stream it. And so I think that it's more or less fine in order to stream the ending. Which is what I was worried about and holding off on. And so that will be another thing that we're going to be streaming. And if anyone knows, a good 75% of my stream playlist is from the original Fantasy Life on the 3DS. So hopefully we will get new songs, and then I will have a fine and dandy time with new songs from Fantasy Life, the sequel to Fantasy Life. It's been getting great ratings. I'm very excited for it. Okay, let me look at the poll. What did the poll say? What did the poll say? Please tell me what the poll said. Manage poll. View results. Also, chat, please let me know if any audio issues are being weird. Okay, there's a grand total of 3 votes, but for the marine pattern. Okay, we're going with number 2. Awesome. For number 2 is the one in the middle here. No! That was horrific. I'm so sorry. Why did it die? It was fine earlier. Let me refresh it. I'm so sorry that the mic continues to die. But thank you, Kitsune, for gifting Mindbuster a sub. That is incredibly kind of you. I think we're back to it that most people in chat have no ads. Oh dear. Okay, I can't even. Sorry, I got an email and it was not where I was expecting it to be. But it's been the notification's been haunting me in the corner. Okay, let's actually get to this. First of all, where the heck is chat? Chat, get back over here. And second of all, let's make a Minecraft skin. Now this is just Becca. So the reason why I've got main Becca up is to A, I need to pull my Clover signature from it, and B, I need my colors. Because shockingly, I'm really bad at remembering what I look like. Can't believe it. But yeah, we're just gonna get to well, in the meantime, how's it been going for everyone? It's been a hot second since I've streamed. I have missed it. I am glad to be back. But what has anyone had anything interesting happen in the time that we haven't talked? I know there's my Discord and all, and we've had some people stay, some people leave. It's all fine and dandy. But figure, might as well. What's going on, guys? For me, I don't think I've had all that much happen. I've kind of just been vibing. It's been fine. It's been cool where I live, which is nice because it means that the garden work hasn't been horrible. On the other hand, there's been garden work, and sometimes it's like 3 hours at a time, and that's not fun. Kitsune says, I've had my PC die again. I know! This is truly a shame. Who dare do this to poor Kitsune? But you're also getting a new one until it's fixed that you bought. Oh, okay. So even if it continues to break, you will have an alternate option. You'll have a PC that works. Okay, immediately I'm confused. What do I want here? We're just shifting that off to the side. Okay, let's give ourselves a lighter color so we can see what's going on. I'm trying to figure out the collar here. I think if we do that, then that'll be cute. I've had issues with an old friend, but other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Mindbuster. Friendship falling out always kind of suck, but they just mean that for whatever reason, your time that you were supposed to spend with the person, then that's come to an end, and that's not a bad thing. People come into your life for a reason or a season. Very, very rarely do they ever come in for a lifetime. So, it just means that your time with that person is done, and you both move on in life. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, for the record. I've immediately broken my usual process for making Minecraft skins. So we're just gonna see how this goes. The top here is just supposed to be, I just realized this still isn't all that different from normal Becca. It's got the sleeveless, the tank top sort of look. It has the coat on the top. It's got the skirt with patterns. It's got the leggings of some kind. I mean, hers are longer, but she's also got taller boots. And she has the things on the arms to decorate arms, because otherwise blank arms are really boring. I gotta have a bracelet or something like that. So I've kept to my formula unintentionally. This was not in the intentional designs. I was trying to figure out how to bring the hold on, if I make this a bit bigger. It's this pattern here, the marine pattern pavilion. I was basing it off of that. And it was a thing of, I didn't like this design, but I kind of liked the modern design of it. So it was a thing of, okay, I wanted more of like a gardeny one, because this is basically, I'm just going to be a bug type trainer with a very specific bug type trainer. And then I wanted something a little bit more like an actual Pokemon trainer. That was all my thought process was to get into this. And I have accidentally created genius of keeping to my brand. Uh-oh, that's not the right one. Alright, let's see here. I think just a thin skirt. They're still all awesome looking. I'm really happy with these two designs, if that's what you're talking about. The thicker two. I think this one was basically just a warm-up of trying to figure it out. I didn't really have a vision, and I think it was like midnight. Don't draw or try to design things at midnight. It typically doesn't go well. So it didn't quite work, but it allowed me to make two kind of nice bangers designs, to be honest. Frick, I just realized I didn't do my proper self promo. Hold on, guys. If I'm gonna come back to streaming, I gotta do this. And then, let me grab... I think I had something copied, but I can't remember. Frick. Here's my twitch.tv/back4leafclover. There we go. Okay, and then post that. It's posting, then we go to Twitter. It's spooling. And paste that. And post it. And there we go. Okay, I've done what a streamer should do. Okay, and then I have to figure out what we're doing with the skirt, because I did not actually go into this with any sort of planning, and that was a bad idea, I realize, but I'm me. So, let's see here. I think what we're gonna do for a little bit more of the, like, modern skirt frame is do that pattern around, and then... Oh, I need dark blue. And then I think that's all we're going to do for the whatever is on top for the jacket layer. Maybe that actually. So that kind of gives the skirt shape, but it's not going to interfere with the pixel grid pattern, which is kind of what I was worried about. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a darker shade here. Darker shade of both of these, and I'm going to use this as a line. Okay. I can't do that because it's too big. And I can't really pull the skirt down more or it changes the actual length of it, considering that it actually starts up here. So I need to figure out a new solution. I was hoping because of the bigger pixels there that it would kind of work, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to delete those colors and do basically just a an up down sort of thing, except it can't be actually mirrored. And then we figure it out from here. Oh, except no, that can't be. No, we'll work with it for now, but it actually can't be technically mirrored. But we'll work with that, I think. Unless I make this easy on myself. And just do the lines straight. I might do that actually. Just because it means that I can mirror it to the back easier and saves my sanity. Alright. So that's the body done. Minus shading. Let me... How does this look? I have no idea what I'm doing here. It's kind of just like the normal pattern that I do. But let's see if it works here. I don't know if it will or not. No, I don't like that. Okay. So we'll go with that for the time being for the top, I think. Now where do we need to go next? From here, I think we'll do the legs. Before we do that, though, let me grab my darkest shade, and then we'll do the shading on the legs where the skirt is. And that will help me down the road not lose my mind of where the heck the shading is. Wait, it's... never mind. We'll do it, instead of doing it there, we'll do it here. Because that is just going to be underneath. I'm a little silly. Maybe I don't entirely remember what I'm doing. Whoops-a-daisy. Hi, Becca. Hi, Snow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I need to redo my PNG tuber. I keep looking at it, and I know I was technically supposed to do it while I was on break, but that didn't happen. Because I forgot. But we're gonna roll with it for the time being. But the thing I'm specifically thinking, like, oh, I need to redo, is that I want to fix the paint buttons to make him independent of this specific one. Except I can't do that, can I? Oh, I could do it. The way that I would do it is that basically that because wait, I do have those Frick, do I have enough buttons for that? Because I need 2 more buttons. Things to think about. Strawberry Mint Kitty, hello! Welcome to the stream! I'm yapping and I'm making this this design here. I'm gonna host a Cobblemon server, and so we gotta make ourselves a Cobblemon trainer. Like, it's a priority. You know? How have I been? I've been alright. It's summertime. I've been hanging in there. It's going good for Snow. Off of work for the next 2 days, so hopefully you can get some recording done. Ooh, sounds like fun. No, you could actually get some recording denim. You have to wear a jean jacket if you want to be a YouTuber. Everyone knows this. Fun fact, I actually love jean jackets. I do, in fact, own one. Yes, I only own one. And I need to, like, make some, like, patches or something to put on it. I haven't worn it in way too long, though. It keeps being too hot for not enough time, too hot for too long, and then the weather changes too fast. So I never actually get a chance to, wear it when I want to. Okay, we'll do that for now. Kitty Queen, hello, welcome to the stream. If anyone is confused who I'm talking to, you will see that I streamed both YouTube and Twitch. So up in the top right corner here should be the combined chat of what everyone is saying, and it will show you what platform it's being sent from. So I've currently got one of my friends, Snowfall, on the YouTube side, and then we got some people on the Twitch side as well. So the more the merrier. Snow says I need to make a Pokemon trainer skin too at some point. You should. It's fun. It's hard, but it's fun if you're not used to, like, the modern style. I was struggling.
Have you watched the new movie by Sony Pictures Entertainment on Netflix it named K-Pop Demon Hunters yet?
No, I have not. I've seen it at my local theater. I used to work at the movie theater. So I kind of have that experience of I don't know why I brought that up. It's not technically relevant. Just relevant to what if I have weird opinions. It's probably because of the fact that I used to work at the theater. I've not seen it yet, but I saw the posters for it when I went to go see How to Train Your Dragon live action. I did go see that one recently. I'm not a huge anime fan, so I didn't really know what was going on with it, but I was like, oh, good for the Demon Hunter people that you guys get one of your movies. Genuinely happy. I think that's very cool. Sames as Mindbuster? Alright, before I give my opinion, what did you think of the movie for How to Train Your Dragon, if that's what you're referring to? No spoilers, though. I'm sure there's people that haven't seen it yet, so gotta give spoiler-free review. Oops, wrong chat. Oh no. Oh no, I'm being double watched. I have a reputation. Frick. Oh, okay. Not a reputation. Sorry. Competition. That's what I'm trying to say. I've got competition. Which is actually fine, because making a Minecraft skin is not the most interesting thing in the world for anyone except for me. Do I have a pure white? No, that is if you zoom this far in, you can see the border between the 2 pixels. But you can't actually see it. We're just not gonna do that, actually. I don't know why I tried to put that in there. Okay, there we go. Skirts back. It's literally just K-pop girls group fighting demons. That's the entire idea. Wait, maybe I haven't seen this yet. I thought it was just normal Demon Slayer. Wait, no, you called it, Oh wait, on Netflix. Hi. I didn't listen to Paint, apparently. I'm so sorry. Sony Pictures on Netflix named K-Pop Demon Hunters. No, I have not. It's literally just K-pop girls fighting demons. That sounds like an idea that only exists in anime, but is kind of incredible. But no, I've not seen it yet. I don't really watch much Netflix. I don't even know if I have an account for it. Okay, side question. I have the shoes being white and gray because I couldn't figure out what colors to make them. I might introduce a new color specifically for the fishnets on the arms and the shoes, because this is otherwise very monotone, and Pokemon does branch out with its colors a lot, I think.
Hi.
Hello! Hi, Dest! Welcome to the stream! Long time no see! I'm sorry for disappearing! Becca, it's not part of the Demon Slayer anime. I figured that out. Don't yell at me, I figured it out! I'm doing my best. I saw Demon Hunters and my brain went Demon Slayer. I saw the poster for that. They had a whole big cutout that you could take photos with. That's why I went there. Be right back. Okay, Mindbuster. How are you doing, Dust? What's going on? And I need to figure out what color I want to add. I wish that I hadn't closed out all my Pinterest tabs. Hold on, wait, I can pull it up on my phone. Hold on, chat, we're pulling up Pinterest. Because, what's the, oh, words are hard. Also, I don't know if it went off for the sound alert or not, but Kitty Queen, thank you for the follow. That's very appreciated. Are you deciding colors for the shoes? Yes, because I don't like that they're white and gray. That was because I couldn't think of any other colors, and that was like the last thing I was coloring. So I was like, screw it. I just wanted some stuff. So like I said, I have these fishnets on the arms because I wanted to include some kind of a net design, because she's a she's a bug type trainer with a very specific gimmick. It is, she's going to have 6 of these. And so I have, actual, like, kind of a bug trainer looking girl, but then we decided on the chat voted on the little bit more modern looking one. So I gotta figure this out. Okay, let me count colors on Pokemon. I see this one. I don't think it's canon, but I'm honestly, like, OCs, Pokemon OCs help a lot. So that one's got 3-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how about you? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. They average about 4 main colors. But they do other ones. But also, this is a Minecraft skin, so I do have to keep it limited. But basically, what I'm trying to do is that I have black, the 2 blues, and the white. Oh, I do kind of have a max amount of colors. It's fine. I want another color. I just have to figure out what. I might go with, like, bright teal. That might be fun and dandy. How about black for the color with a sort of high heel type shoe with a slight fishnet? Also, hello to Snow on the Twitch side. I don't want the fishnet on the shoes because I already have it on the arms. I thought about that. I think I tried to do it here, but I decided that I didn't like it because a lot of times you can have socks or taller boots or something like that, and especially for my character that typically does wear more boot type things, it felt like it was a little bit too much, and then versus the arms were very boring, which is, fun fact, basically this design here for number 3 is the reason that I have the arm bracelets. They serve no purpose on the skin for lore, other than that I wanted to have a fashion thing there. The actual bracelets, they serve lore purpose though. I'm not revealing this because this is not a Becca lore stream, but if we're talking about my design choices and style, that is specifically why. Hello, Lexi. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for disappearing. I got a little bit burnt out on streaming, and I didn't have anything that I really wanted to stream until I made something for myself. Hence why we're back, and we're gonna be back for a while. Okay, hold on. Let me read Kitty Queen's message. I see it hovering over there. It's a really good anime. The music is good, but there's like the side plot that's just a love story that's not explored at all, but it comes in the middle and never goes back until like in the it's not the best, but overall it's not that bad of a love story. That checks out for what I know of anime. It's like you can like it's good, and then they have this one really weird plot that you just kind of have to like groan at the fact that it exists. But otherwise it's just there. Never mind. That didn't work. We're keeping it like that. Do you know what Pokemon should put in the next game? What, Snowfall? What? What should they put in the next game? I would love to know. Because high key, why do Minecraft, or not Minecraft, not Minecraft, but Pokemon fans understand the games better than the people who spend hundreds of millions of, or not hundreds of millions, but a significant amount of money designing them, only for them to flop. Or you have to buy the $500 console in order for Scarlet and Violet to actually work. I will not be getting a Switch 2 console. At least for the time being. I just don't think that it's worth the price. Actually, a controversial take. The console being $500 checks out for the era that we're currently living in. I don't agree with it, but it makes sense. But the games being $90 is too much. Hell no, I'm not paying $90 for a video game. I understand that they're very much artistic and they deserve to be paid. But also there's the fact that there's a major
Pokemon should do a Minecraft crossover.
This is, I mean, Garnacle exists. Garnacle is the closest that they're gonna get. Oh, unless you mean like on like the Minecraft marketplace, in which case, like, I agree. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. I would be sad because I would not be participating in it since I don't do anything on what's it called? Jeez, words just failed me, sorry. On Bedrock, but I know that you would have fun with it. And I would love that for you. Oh wait, I forgot my stripies. Oh, because I omitted them elsewhere. Okay. I omitted them. I didn't want them. I think that what I was surprised about is that there also hasn't been a Cookie Run crossover with Minecraft. I need that in my life because I play both. I wouldn't want the cosmetics or whatever that they do on the Minecraft side, but I would want a Steve and Alex and Creeper cookie.
What region is this trainer from?
Cobblemon. She's not gonna be, unless we come up with a name for a region later. There is not currently a name for this region. There is just the Minecraft server. But knowing the people that I'm playing with, there is a chance for it to get a name. Also, welcome back, Mindbuster. Okay. I think... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I keep trying to think, like, oh, am I pretty much done with the front? Not quite. You do have to do I have to do the shoes first. Which, I don't like that there's a new color being introduced specifically here, but I think it will be better once I add the fishnets, and or I'm gonna have to recolor everything because it's gonna look terrible on the arms. It's a 50-50 shot. Oh my gosh. My eye is watering. I need it to not do this. I do in fact need to see my screen with both eyes in order to place pixels. So we'll put that there, and then I'm actually going to go grab these colors, and we'll have a fun little stripey there. There we go. That's cute. I like that. Except I didn't put it on mirror mode. Uh-oh. What am I gonna have to redo without mirror mode?
Pain is a Pidgey.
Paint is not Pidgey. Paint is a Chatot. I had previously tried to play in a different Cobblemon series, and I wanted Paint to be a cameo there. So I have decided that he's a Chatot. I think that it's fitting because, you know, the music and the talking, and he yaps, and he's blue and black with yellow. I was like, oh, this is the perfect Pokemon for Paint. I do have to figure out what I'm doing for the legs, though.
Remember cheesecake?
I had cheesecake earlier today, actually. It was very tasty. Actually, it wasn't the best. I think it was kind of cheap cheesecake, but my mom and I enjoyed it. She's the one that got it originally. It was a turtle cheesecake, but it was just a normal store-bought. Okay. What's the difference here? It's very small. Let's see. Okay, that should not make a negligible difference, so then I can go and use pure white as a highlight here, which is what I was trying to do. There we go. Cute. Honestly, I think you'd love K-pop Demon Hunters. Maybe. I can't say that I watch much anime in general, so I can't give a confirmation. But maybe it'll be something that I look back to and be like, oh, there was that show that was recommended to me, and we see what happens. Okay. I keep trying to use mirror mode for the dot pattern on the top, but I can't do that because it doesn't work that way. Okay, those are the shoes that are done. Oh, wait, except that I wanted... Oh, first of all, no, they're not. The black is not done.
Should I draw Chatot in paint colors?
That would be fun. Or you could draw a Chatot as paint. To each their own. What's going on here? Okay, that's what's going on there. So then we have kind of the back heel. of the sneakers that I like. Okay. And so I keep trying to jump up and do the rest of the front, but I think I'm actually going to do the rest of the sides of the skirt and get that out of the way, because that should be pretty easy. It is going to be kind of wonky doing this pattern, though, because of the fact that I need to do it in a certain way in order for it to actually make sense. Okay, so we need to skip that, go there.
I think water is better than lemonade.
I mean, I guess it depends on if you like lemonade or not. I don't actually like lemonade, so I'd agree with that. But I'm sure that there's a lot of people that much prefer the flavored water. For a whole variety of reasons. I've known a lot of different people that prefer flavored water for different reasons, and so well, I would agree with it. I can't say that it's entirely universal. Oh, all in all, I do agree, though. Okay, here's a controversial topic. What is your favorite soda? Mine, personally, is Sprite. And I'm very mad that they're replacing Sprite, which is already not super healthy. But they're replacing it with the worst version that is significantly less healthy of Starry. Freaking Starry is, like, at least I'm... Okay, this is also talking
Pepsi or
from
cream
America.
soda?
Ooh, cream soda's pretty good. But, frick. Sprite is already so incredibly, sugar-loaded. But it's the one that the soda that I actually can drink, because I don't like a lot of the Coke products. Or anything that's, like, vaguely Coke flavored. In my area, it doesn't have a whole lot of Pepsi, but I also don't really care for Pepsi. So I tend to go with the lime lemon variant of Sprite, whatever they have. And the fact that they're replacing my girl Sprite with the sugariest thing in existence and ruining the fact that, oh, I don't know, that half the appeal is the fact that it's a lemon lime soda and not a pure sugar drink. There used to be a flavor here, and it's no longer. And I'm very upset about it. And now I don't know what I'm going to drink, because I don't... A lot of times when I get soda, it's actually for the reason of, like, oh, I need the energy boost or something like that. So the fact that it's going away is actually kind of not the best.
Fanta
Like,
good.
Fanta good. My area doesn't have Fanta. Fanta, I used to have Fanta back when I lived in Germany and Italy, and yes, Fanta was fantastic. I would choose Fanta above everything else, just that my area doesn't have it. And I cry. No, we're not. I was thinking about, oh, do I need to change this pattern here? I don't think I'm going to, though, because that would mean raising this up here one. And that would mean that the dot pattern is touching the black belt, which I don't want. So on the sides, it can be a little bit wonky. It's fine. Oh, actually works. It's fine. I said I needed to stop skipping this song so much. It's here for the bit, and so if I skip the bit, then what's the point? See? I don't really care for at least like commercialized tea, my mom likes it. To me, like if you were to have like an actual tea, then it would be pretty good. But because it's, packaged and made just to be for long-term storage and all that kind of stuff, it very much doesn't, it also just tastes kind of like leafy sugar to me. It is overall healthier though, I will give it that, and so I can't be judging too hard.
I went to a movie and they put so much butter in it that butter was leaking out the bottom of the bucket.
Oh, see, okay. They typically, as the former movie theater employee, my first gut reaction was to ask, was it a folded bucket? Like, did it come flat and they had to fold it into, and so that the bottom is, interlocking? If so, those almost always leak butter. We had them for about a month because, our local theater, our corporate office was switching branding and company, all that stuff. And so we had this for about a month, and we said absolutely not, because it was constantly making a mess. Folded, I think? Yeah. It's not so much that, maybe there was too much butter. I mean, if there was too much butter, it's because everyone always asks for butter. So there's the standard that people customer satisfaction asks for. But it is also just that those buckets, they do just have seams at the bottom that anything leaks through. Okay, let's see here. We're on the front. Well, you just found out something? What did you find out, Kitty Queen? Oh. I think I'm gonna have this come around. Maybe not here, but at least on the sides. Yeah, I think I'm going to, because I'm looking at the difference between these two. You can, if you look at the wrong angle, you can definitely, and it's not an unreasonable angle, even if it's a bit hard to achieve. There's too much white showing. So I think if we just do this on all sides, I think that's all we need to do, because then that covers it there. Awesome. Twitch is lively? I think so. It's nice that despite me, disappearing for a month, I'm very happy to see that it's like nothing's changed. I was a little bit worried, and like I said, I felt bad that I disappeared. I just was, if I'm not doing things in a way that it actually is satisfying, like what's the point? I'm not having fun. I noticed that chat leads a whole lot faster. I gotta have a standard of quality. We're not just pumping out content slop here, we're actually trying to have fun. Most of the cast of the characters in K-pop Demon Hunters, specifically the boy demons, are voiced by one K-pop artist. That's funny. We love one voice actor, whoever it is getting bank. Speaking of, is with good news that the voice actors strike recently ended. Because, if you don't know, for about 10 months, which is a crazy long time for there to be a strike, USA-based and union voice actors have been striking for protections against AI. Very good reason to be striking, considering AI seems to be invading everywhere else in our lives. So when they, have their livelihood based on having their voice, they kind of don't want their voice to be replicated and used freely by using AI. That kind of would suck. And so after 10 months, they finally worked out a deal. Woo! And so if you've been playing video games and stuff, and you've noticed characters being unvoiced in recent updates, that should be fixed soon. Well, not fixed per se, but a lot of them I think are planning on for that weren't like limited events or something like that. They're gonna add voices back in. Go and not re-record, but record the lines in the first place. Strawberry Mint Kitty, that's such a cute emote. Is that like a hamster rolling? I love that. Oh, there's different voices, or they're just K-pop artists. That's honestly a really good way to like actually, make sure that the people that are involved are doing things correctly, if that makes sense. Okay. When I say doing things correctly, I mean like being able to sing stuff, because clearly they're K-pop artists. They should be able to sing. And so guarantee that you have voice actors that can sing. Yeah, just get the K-pop artists. And at this point, I'm just copying the back pattern to the front, with probably some minor adjustments to make things work. I'ma head out. Alright, bye, Mindbuster. Thank you for stopping by. It was lovely to see you. Wait, hold on. Okay, what? Wubba Lubba Dub Dub? That's from Rhythm Heaven, right? I recognize that. I have not played Rhythm Heaven, but I've seen RT gameplay Rhythm Heaven. Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, is that true? Yeah. Yay! Stay safe, indeed. Stay safe, everyone. Things are turbulent times, and I don't want anyone getting hurt. I was gonna say something else, and then I remembered that people saying that is not a genuine, what's it called? Well-wishing. The phrase that I heard it from was trying to get around, what's it called? Not censorship per se, but things that you shouldn't say on the internet. Thinly veiled threats. So I was like, I probably shouldn't say that, actually. Okay, so skirt is done. Cool. Beetroot! Hi, Beetroot! Welcome to the stream! Isn't Wubba Lubba Dub Dub R&M? I don't know. I don't know. I know that it's a thing from Rhythm Heaven one of the Rhythm Heaven games. I don't actually play Rhythm Heaven to know, but I just very much remember that there was the one with the superhero doing an interview, and you had to get the rhythm right. That's what I know it as. And I took it as that because the initial thing, the second part of that message being the meaning is dark, I took it as referencing the superhero or whatever. Oh, I know that one. I was thinking of Rick and Morty. How did we get to Rick and Morty? we have K-pop Demon Slayers talk, a show that I don't know, but it sounds kind of interesting. We have Rhythm Heaven Fever, we have Minecraft skins and Cobblemon trainers, and Rick and Morty. What is going on? What a day to be alive. Oh, frick, I didn't want that. Let's do those. Okay. I love K-pop demons. Yo! There's someone else in chat that knows it. Congrats, Kitty Queen. The only anime that I'm watching currently is Apothecary Diaries, and I'm incredibly disappointed that I booted it up at noon today, my usual watch time, to watch Apothecary Diaries, and I found that today's episode has been delayed by a week, and this one was not scheduled. The first one was scheduled to have a week delay. This one does not, so I'm just sad because there's 2 episodes left of the season, and things are going down, and I want to say I know what happened, but I actually do know what happened because I found the light novels online, and so I was reading ahead, and I'm losing my mind, and what if I cry? Rick says it from, okay, so this was a Rick and Morty reference, and it means that he's in great pain and needs help. Oh no. Oh no. Is Wubba Lubba Dub Dub okay? What? I hope that they're okay. Okay. At this point, what I need to do is the fishnet. I need to do the fishnet so that I can be done with actually plotting out stuff. And then I'm gonna shade the arms and the legs, and then that will be pretty much the whole body done. Well, maybe not the sides, but we'll worry about the sides later. But then that means I can do the face and the hair, which is why. Oh, that's why I'm stopping on delaying the front, just because, or the back, is because I know I'm gonna need to, for her ponytail. I know I'm gonna need that. Also, don't hate it when an episode gets delayed. It's not the end of the world. It's just a thing of we're so close to the end. I thought it was 2 weeks, and now I have to wait another 3 weeks, or another. It's now 3 weeks instead of 2 before I can go and bother my school friends about it and say, the show is released. The show is released. The season's done. Can you please watch it and then live text your reactions to me so that I can see it and yell with you, because I was watching it live while no one else was. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm watching.
Becca, you could make it a bun on your Pokemon character.
If you mean like for the hair, I thought about it. I like long hair. Becca as a character typically doesn't not have long hair, and so I considered it. I also have a character. Oh, frick, where was it? I doodled another character earlier. Oh wait, I didn't remember now. There's a separate Becca-esque character that's totally not an AU of my my Cookie Run Kingdom OC. That's in my 20+K word fanfiction that I'm writing, where she's a background character, but I gave her a design to be in the AU because I said so, and she had a bun there because her hair is caramely, and so I was like, oh, what if I make it just like a big glob of caramel? I might be very silly.
Is there an evil Becca clone?
I don't think so, because Becca doesn't really have clones. Technically, in like actual Becca lore, like Becca multiverse lore, it's that there's only one version of every person. There's not multiple versions of people. And so, but for the sake of the fact that I am a fandom artist at heart, I make like different little variants of my silly little characters. And I think that there's morally gray versions of her, and completely. But I don't know that there's ones that are specifically evil, because I don't like being evil. That's pretty much it. I don't like being evil. Gee, a fanfiction? That's so cool. Uh-oh, you've activated my trap card. So, I might have gone a little bit too silly with Oh.
I just searched up what Wii Ma means. It literally means ghost demon, so the demon king in K-pop demon Hunters is literally named Ghost Demon.
Well, that's certainly interesting. What language is that in? Is that in Korean or Japanese, or is it in a language specific to the show? Anyway, Korean, okay. Anyway, yeah. So we did the Cookie Run Kingdom stream. I got a little bit silly with it. I've been silly with it regardless of whether or not I did the Cookie Run Kingdom stream. If you're in certain servers, you know that I've gone insane, and that's fine. However, what has not been shown is that I got introduced to the Sage of Truth and Truthless Recluse AU, and I was like, oh, these two, like, you don't have to work to ship them like you do for Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla. Don't get me wrong, I love all of these ships. I'm so normal about all of these characters, I say, lying out of my butt. But they have more immediate chemistry in my brain for, oh, what can I do with this? And then it was okay, let me write like 5 chapters of like after I read all of the fanfics on AO3. That's kind of what started this, is that I was reading the fanfics on AO3 and I saw the tropes that were emerging. It's like, I want to write one of these. And so I was like, okay, I'll write like 5 chapters or something like that. Roughly around 2k words each is my average, so 10,000 word silly little fanfiction of them meeting, getting to know each other, and queer platonic relationship, because I'm so normal. It's currently at about 20,000 words. That's double my original estimate. It has spiraled massively out of control because I realized that, oh, well, why would Truthless Recluse exist if in this particular dynamic? Because from the canon story, Truthless Recluse came from a very specific set of circumstances and actions taken against him. Well, that didn't happen here, clearly. So then it turned into world building, and that turned into lore. Sorry, it turned into lore, which turned into world building, turned into a whole alternate universe that I'm currently writing about. And so now this is turned into a slow burn mystery fanfic, of which case I have no idea on the word count. I have 8 chapters posted, and I'm writing 12 currently. And chapter 12 is where they actually say, like, okay, let's like try to get to know each other and be friends, kind of. That is the point that I'm at. And I am so incredibly normal. And what else? Oh, it's been fun because I have plans for all of the other characters, because the original story that I'm pulling from, which is from the game, but it's not a canon not a canon story, if that makes sense. And so yeah, what I'm pulling from there is it's only Truthless Recluse's Stage of Truth. Well, I went, look, well, where's everyone else in this? And so I've had a blast coming up with like different I'm getting to explain and expand on this lore for like, okay, how is everyone else in this? What are they up to? And I'm having a fun time. It's just also I'm insane because I haven't written this long of a fan fiction since I stopped writing the one that I was writing in 10th grade. But it was even longer than that I actually was like properly writing it. So, Becca, what have you gotten yourself into? Are you okay? The answer is maybe. Especially since no one that I know is either into Cookie Run Kingdom very much, and or they're not into they said like, hey, good for you for doing this. but for whatever reason, this is not a fanfic that they're interested in, which is very, very fair and fine by me. It's just a thing of, oh god, I'm alone in my insanity. Uh-oh. Okay, what do I need to do here? What I need is actually a highlight. And that is, yeah, that's the right color. Where's my highlight? There's my highlight. Oh, good. I got the proper amount of colors. I love it when I have created my skin style so that systematically the most likely thing that I've done to match my patterns in my previous work still works instead of getting confused. Okay, wait, let me look at chat. Sorry, I just locked in about my damn fanfiction for a moment. And then I need to read chat. Thank you, Kitsune, for the sub. We love Kitsune here. Just wait until you see what the other demon characters' names are. Oh boy. Des says, my brother's making a FNAF fan game, and he's thinking that it will be open world multiplayer, repair, get out in time game. Keeps adding more, please help me. Oh no. Good luck. Game design is hard. If just writing the sheer words is hard, as someone writing a very long burn fan fiction. I can't imagine all the extra work that also goes into something like game design of all the different art styles you have to do, or not art styles, but art techniques and technical skills you have to know. It is a lot. Snowfall says, gas. I still need to finish the Starlighter fanfic you're writing. That is a gas moment. Yes, you do, because I want to read it. I also need to work on... Wait, chat. Do we want a sneak peek of Starlighter things? I have been told that I could show this on stream. If I ever do. I just don't normally stream my Starlighter work because of the fact that it's really boring. Yes? One moment. I gotta go find the files. Where is it? It's this folder.
Guys, I think Becca likes blue.
What tipped you off on that? Totally isn't my favorite color and is literally everything I try to do. Okay. The answer is this one. Hold on, there's multiple files I need to bring up. And I have to find the right one, because there's a lot of them. I told Jakey I did this once. I'm not saving over 52 individual expressions. He gets like 10. Okay, it's this one. So, we have a new outfit for the boy. We'll do the whole 360. His shard is still in roughly the same spot. But he's got a little blazer now. And I had to figure out how to do the embroidery of the school logo. He's not the only one. If you give me... Oh, and hold on. I'm showing these off because this was very annoying to do. He's got pajamas now. He's got plaid pajamas. Never do plaid on a Minecraft skin. That's totally not a hint at all. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You make a roleplay. I help make a roleplay called Starlighter. It is on my friend Jakey, or Cute Jakey's channel, Qute. Jakey. That's a reboot of one of his old series, but we've gotten farther in that one than got farther in this one than we ever did in the original. And we're having a fun time. And I make all the Minecraft skins, and I'm kind of I'm generally the second in command, though. You accidentally deleted the Google Doc when you're clearing space? No! That's so sad to know. Also, where is the other one that I'm looking for? Where is he? Where is the sucker? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's because it's folders within a folder. Okay. Will this be the correct one? There we go, yes. And here's the other one that I've redone. I think. No. Hold on. Not the right one. Close to the right one. That's Eden. Where's 0? Where's the neutral? That one. There we go. That was the alt version. So yeah, this is new incoming outfit for 0. Dest, what are you doing over in the YouTube chat? There's so many cats in a box. It didn't show me that at first on my Twitch chat, so I almost went to ban you because I thought that there was too many emotes. That's why you weren't able to read when you posted in the Discord. Oh, that is very sad. I'm so sorry that you have to go get. Can you not go check if Discord has or if Google Drive has a trash folder that you can pull it out of? I finished it and made the floor is yours post on JK's server. It has a link to the doc. Yeah, I think I remember that I wasn't able to open it. Kitty Queen says, I remember watching the FNF series he did. If that means Friday Night Funkin', my friend Jakey has not played Friday Night Funkin'. There might be a different Jakey that's
Cat
played
in
Friday
box
Night
is
Funkin'.
funny. 3.
But no, cute Jakey does Minecraft roleplay. I don't think he's ever done really any major spin-offs. But yeah, those are the 2 that I've done new outfits for. There's a few more that I need to do. Wait, Boba's hold on. Let me show this one. I can't remember. I think Boba's always had this outfit. I think this is normal for Boba. Cat in Box is cute and it can be funny, but it's spammed too much. It's no longer funny and just gets annoying. Just for the record. Also, fun little fact. I had to go through in every skin that I had access to. I had to half the resolution of these. If you look on the side here, you see how they'll say 2048 by 2048. They were initially 496 by 496. And that was so ridiculous because whoever made the original eyes for Jakey that we've used for every other series of his, those were initially 4096. I don't know who made them. Those were records that have been lost to time since, it was lost before I became the main skin person, so I just never had access to it. Otherwise, I would be crediting people if I knew. And I've tried to get in contact with people before, for the record. For, like, people who made, like, I didn't actually make the base Boba skin or the base Aiden skin. Clearly those are a different style than mine that I did do 0. I've been unable to find whoever did those, so I must struggle with having it uncredited. I cry. I was thinking of the Five Nights at Freddy's Minecraft he did. I think you were also thinking of probably maybe Brian. Brian Famous Films. He's worked with before that's done Five Nights at Freddy's. Jakey has never done Five Nights at Freddy's. Or if he did, it was such a short thing that it was irrelevant. I think he's maybe been in like 1 or 2 other people's series, just as a favor, cameo sort of thing. But none of Jakey's team has been ever into, what's it called? Into Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't remember, that's fine. You should go look him up though, and watch Starlighter if you're up your alley. It is a silly little, not so little actually. It's actually, kind of expansive. We might be going slightly insane. It's a high school magic role play with a big mystery element to it. That the main character is in interesting positions that she doesn't remember how or why she is in this way. I know how she's in this, why she is the way she is. Unfortunately, it has taken more time than we intended to get to the point where we do these reveals. Because we've been initially working on the show. I think Jakey initially pitched it in 2020, during the pandemic. I'd been kind of halfway writing my own side series of a Magelicus 2.0, and then Jakey said, "Hey Becca, I just had a thought. What if we do this?" And I was immediately, say no more. I am on board immediately. Get in a voice call now. I don't think that's actually what we did, but it was fun. And then it took like a year to figure out the King's 4 and get back rolling, so we hadn't really done. This was still while Origins was alive. Oh, that was why it was because Origins was still alive, and we were struggling with that. It's fine though, because we also made some of the best series that we liked from Origins during that time. I think. I know we did. Can't remember if we did FTO 5. We might have done that very early on as the series of the time. I know we did Origin season or Olympus season 3, and I love Origin season 3. And we did, what's it called? I forget if no, we would have had to have done MHO. But I don't care about MHO. I wasn't there for that much. And then we did... I know we did SNL, because that was the last one that we did before Origins died. Oh wait, there's chat. Mark Hagert, hello, welcome to the stream! Of all the Pokemon who would you say is your favorite and why? Perhaps a personal story? No legendary or mythical. Yours is always Pidgeot because of a personal story. Ooh, interesting. I have kind of my answer that has been for a very long time. Favorite Pokemon? And then I have my more recent, as I've grown older, I've realized that, I like this Pokemon, also because of a personal story. The one that has always been my answer is, Amura, the fossil Pokemon from X and Y. It was the first time that I understood what the fossil Pokemon was and their relevance and stuff like that, because I started playing in Pokemon Black 2, which I can't remember if there was a fossil Pokemon there, or if I think it was Archeops or something. Archeops and Tirtuga, I think, were the two, and both are good Pokemon. I just didn't get attached to them like I did Aurora, and so that's been my favorite Pokemon, just to have a unique one for a very long time, because I am also an enjoyer of, Eevee and... not Vulpix, per se. But what's the other one that oh, Ralts. I really like the Ralts line. And so to have, an actual unique pick, it was Aurora. But recently, I had a recollection of a memory that I had from an old Cobblemon server that I used to play. And I remembered how much I love Mudsdale, but specifically because it was from Cobblemon, and the Mudsdale that not Cobblemon, sorry, this was a Pixelmon, which was different. They're pretty different mods. And in Pixelmon, there's natural size variations of how big or small Pokemon can spawn. And I had a Mudsdale that was huge. I think it was the biggest natural spawning size that the Mudsdale could be. And she was, legitimately, 12 blocks tall. I'm so serious. And she was my... I loved her. I thought it was so silly that I had such a huge Pokemon. And recently looking back, it's just been the thing that has been a Pokemon that I've come back to and reflected on over many, many times of, oh, I miss, she had a really stupid name. I would give her a better name than Big Bertha. If she didn't get wiped from the Cobblemon server, because it was a public Cobblemon server and they get wiped every once in a while. Very sad about that. I think that's what made me stop playing, was that I was like, oh, I'm sad. Big Bertha's gone. And the rest of my Pokemon, but specifically the one that I remember was that Mudsdale. And so, desperately waiting for Cobblemon, the new Minecraft mod, or Minecraft Pokemon mod that I've been playing, to please add natural size variation so that I can have my ridiculously huge Mudsdale back. Because Mudsdale's already based off of Clydesdales, which are like double the size of a human. Okay, so the entire, frick, do I have it on the back? I don't, wait, I do have it on the back. Okay, so the entire body except for the head is now done. I'm a go, Becca, I may come back. Bye, Des, I think I missed you, sorry, I was too busy yapping. Oh, the Percy Jackson roleplay he was in. Yes, that one, just, Jakey was a part of the, what's it called? Origins of Olympus. I was also in one of them. I was technically backstage for 2 of them, but I didn't have a character in the first one. So if you watch his Origins of Olympus Season 3, I'm specific, there, he has his, he plays Roman Holiday there. But then B, he has his trio of sidekick characters, and I play Becky Weaver, who is the descendant of Arachne. She's a silly little mortal who did not realize, oh, she's getting messed with, her just annoying boss is actually a demigod, and she's entering the world of Greek gods and demigods and monsters, and she just wanted to sew fun clothing. I love her so much. There's no really plans to bring them back. Like, there are other of Jakey's origin series that we want to bring back. But specifically, if for whatever reason Jakey wanted to bring back just Roman Holiday and Becky Weaver, I would do it in a heartbeat. The other 2 people that played the fashion trio aren't really around anymore, which is fine. To each their own. Also, I'm gonna do something kind of weird here. I want to see if it works. I kind of like that to give a little bit of shape instead of it just being flat. You won't be able to see it, but it's subtle. Something that I'm trying to do more. I keep failing, I think, but canonically, like, Becca, my character, is a plus size girl because that's me and that's a reflection of myself. However, every time I try to draw her, apparently whatever way that I know how to draw and, trying to reflect my own body type and my style, and specifically, like, not like drawing style, but specifically like the outfits that I want to wear and that she would wear, they seem to mask the fact that she has a different body type more than I intend for her to. And so that's why I try to do certain things in certain ways, trying to, but it's also like Minecraft only has the one body type. That is one of the big limiting factors of it. So I try to get a little bit silly to see if I can at least be tastefully representative of myself. Crazy to say that, I know. I say that sarcastically, don't worry. I was so excited for Supernatural Origin Season 3 until you guys stopped. I don't think there was ever supposed to be a Season 3. We were on Season 2. And Jakey was the only Origins... That was the only Origins that Jakey never completed, was his Supernatural Season 3. And it's only because we were the last people still standing making videos. Like, everyone else had quit. They'd hit burnout and stuff like that. So we were just... You can't... Unfortunately, the story that Jakey wanted to tell... I think he did make a video where he explained the story that he wanted to tell with Julian. In that it just required to have multiple people to be an outsider point of view that wasn't just Jakey, who was missing vital information, and his side cast, who either were unwilling to share the vital information or also didn't know it. And so we just weren't able to complete it because literally we didn't have the cast and everyone else had moved on. But Jakey is one of the only Origins people. I think it's him and Xylo are the only two Origins people that consistently finish their series. Well, I don't know about specifically for Xylo. I never really watched Xylo. Xylo's chill. I just never personally watched him. So but otherwise, yeah, Jakey's one of the only people that ever actually finished it. Snow says, Shardy for alligator will now and forever be your favorite Pokemon. He looks like the 1988 baby Godzilla. That's so silly. Well, I'm off to bed. Have a good night. Bye, Snowfall. Thank you for staying as long as you have. It was lovely to see you. Hope to see you around more as I get back into streaming. Have a good night. I'm finishing up fairly quickly here. I just have the head left, which typically isn't super long, but I do have to figure out how to shade it, which is easier said than done. That's the color. No, it's not the color I have. That's the color I have? No, it's that one. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Brush, and we do that. We need to turn off the mirror mode. And we need, well, probably could have kept it on there. We want those because of my silly little hair curls. That's how I do them. And I'll probably actually keep mirror mode on for the sides. Actually, I'll just leave it be for now. I just gotta, okay, where's my hair split? Oh, I've done this wrong. Actually, no, it's fine. I haven't done this wrong. Because I remember that I do things specifically. It's inverted to here for how people normally think. Actually, hold on. First of all, shouldn't it be like that? It should be like that. How long have I had that? How long have I had an error on my skin? On the front of it? What? But yeah. So, the hair split's there on the Minecraft skin. I typically draw it actually to the side, though. Because of the fact that I do the big curls. Oh, even then, that would kind of translate more to this side. Frick, I've been doing my own design wrong. How long have I been doing that? Well, I guess I'll keep it for the Minecraft skin for the fact that I want to keep it consistent. But it's also a thing that Minecraft skins is really hard to, like, actually show any of this in. No, that looks bad. And I have successfully recreated my normal hair pixels minus, like, 1 pixel up here. That's so funny. I'm just trying to, trying to get my shape or whatever that I normally do. And it's 1, 2, 3 up in the diagonal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Or it's a single diagonal and then 1 over. Single diagonal and then 1 over. There's a gap here. Which I'll probably keep versus this one because of the fact that it kind of implies that the hair is being pulled back a little bit more. Versus here, oh, that's not what I want. Versus here where just the hair is down. But then on the other side, it's... Oh, how does that go? Oh, no. So here, it's the hair split. And then 1. Oh, no. Wait, is it slightly different? No, it's not. Because it goes like that. What am I doing here? It's 2... Oh, okay, no, that is correct, apparently. Well, I guess it's not entirely different, then. Or, it is a little bit different, sorry. We're gonna go with it for the timing. It looks worse, I think, than it is right now, because A, I don't have the shading in. And then B, yeah, it's mostly just because I don't have the shading in. So once I do that, then it will make more sense. Oop. You can be a bee. Sorry. There's some stupid TikTok audio that I got shown that apparently just lives in my head rent free now. I think this is one of the new Minecraft musics. Yay! I really enjoy the new Minecraft musics. I'm very excited to be able to update all my worlds and stuff and play with them. I haven't really been able. I just haven't gotten the time to do that yet, to be honest. That's the only reason why I haven't. Oh, that's slightly different too. And you know what? We're gonna roll with it because I think I need a little bit of variation, considering that it wasn't intentional that I was mirroring my same design at all. That's just how it all worked out. I do think I need a little bit of variation. Let's see here. That goes like that. Okay. That's something. That's interesting. I'm actually going to make this, I think, a little bit offset. And then, okay, okay, the difference is that I actually... I do have, I think we're gonna go with that. It feels a little bit weird. Would this help? No, that would not help. Would it help down here? Okay, hold on, let me try something. Oop. Frick, where's that color? So we make it be... I want not that color. And then select that, and then erase those. And those are quarters, so that's probably why I was trying to go lighter. Let's see here. Okay, I think we'll go with that to kind of give the more framey face thing going on. Which is what I was trying to recreate here. Is that it feels kind of like weirdly, for lack of a better word, like weirdly, the hair isn't, the word that I was trying to say is bald, which I realized that wasn't actually correct. But just that the hair was too wide. No, sorry, that the face was too wide, that it wasn't being shaded enough. But I think with the fact that I'm adding in the actual face shading, and then I can do something like this, I think will help a whole lot. Let me get some water real quick. Okay. So I think that looks good. I just have to figure out the top shading now. What did I do here? I'm not sure why I did what I... Oh, you know what I did? Is so that it... if you could look at her from the side, then it blends into the back a little bit, which is not something that I do really anymore. But I kind of like it, actually. I think I'm going to steal that. Steal my own previous design technique. Good job. Okay, I think that looks good. But before I do anything else, I'm actually going to come around to the back and figure out how I'm going to do this ponytail. My first thought is, oh, I should make a Minecraft texture pack of this, but currently no one else has texture pack shenanigans going on. And so, wait, hold on. Let me open up a model that I did once. I'm getting distracted, but it's fine. I did this once, and I'm really happy with it. I don't think I can show it on the... Actually, maybe I can show it on... No, it's gonna take too much time to set up a player head for it. Wait. Never mind. I can do this. So, different character, clearly. But this was how I got, like, a 3D ponytail on her, and I thought it was... Like, genuinely, it was really good. I love what I did with it. The hat's there too, and the hat is also very cute. And this was for a double Cobblemon thing, so that's why Cobblemon. But no, since then I've been trying. Since I don't know when I'm going to actually get to work on that series, I've been wanting to do specifically the ponytail thing again because I like. That's just so good. I'm very happy with this. And I like the fact that I got, like, it's got, like, a twistiness to it because the character had kind of somewhat curly hair. And I was able to get that. I mean, this is just basing it off of my own hair. That's a similar texture. But, so like I said, I've been wanting to do that. But alas, I haven't had the chance. And unfortunately, because of the fact that I don't have a texture pack being set up here, I can't do it here. It'd be very funny if I was 2 for 2 on the Cobblemoning, though. Okay, the reason why I'm procrastinating is because I need to choose a different color. And I think we're just going to choose the bright accent color we've been doing elsewhere. Oh, we have to do the back. Okay. Oh yeah, we're waiting to do the back until I can figure out what to do with the ponytail. And now that I was worried that I was gonna go down too far, but I think that realistically, the last pixel should probably just be like right there. Something like that I think is cute. And I'm probably going to go shade it first, so that I just don't have to worry about it. It's going to go down that far. And then I need to grab dark color and go like that and that. Okie dokie. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna have these automatically be darker because they're gonna be at the ends. And then the rest of this is gonna be actually the brighter shade. We'll see how this goes. And you're getting banned. Goodbye. We don't like bots in chat. Just because I'm the only person here right now does not mean that there's going to be bots in chat if I have anything to say about it. We'll see about the ends there in a moment. I don't want to immediately jump to them being this shade, even though that's kind of what they would need to be. Actually, you know what I can probably do? Something like that. It gets a little bit more contrast. It's also just going to depend on what I do for here. Because what I need to do is I still need to fit in my bright shade, first of all. And then if I do that. I kind of like the idea of it being like a twist of the ponytail, though. I'm not sure how that looks, though. We'll go with it for now. Why not? Okay, now we just need to do the shading. And so what we're going to do, we're going to turn on the mirror mode. And we're actually going to have normally I have a very specific pattern that I do vertically here for hair being down. But because it's all tied back into the ponytail, actually we might even try and see if this works. I have no idea if it's going to, but it's kind of cute. It's my own character. I get to experience. Actually, wait. Okay, I do it here. And I get a little bit different. But I know I get funky with the top of my hair. And actually, this is really great for me. Because I haven't done this. Whatever I did with this hair is specific to only my character. I only ever did this on this specific skin. And then it's just jumped between when I have made different outfits for her and stuff. I also did the hair wraparound thing. I don't normally do that anymore. So I don't think I'm going to do it here for the wraparound. But I want to figure out my past design philosophy for this. Because I actually really like what I did here. And I haven't done it since. Okay, so it's border all the way around. Border all the way around. And then I know that the part... Oh, sorry, I've got mirror mode on. The part goes here. Right? Yes, and then the part is... It's only 2. But it has a pretty... It's got a gradient going on. I keep thinking that this will switch me back, and I know it won't. Okay, so there's a little bit of, Okay, I think what I did here is mimicking, you know, hair split, or hair texture kind of being stringy. And then here's just blending in corners to make it match with whatever kind of goes on over here typically. And then I'm actually not going to do that. Because what I did here, this was in my era of just copying and pasting things from the bottom to the top, or top to the bottom and erasing. So I actually am not going to do that. I'm just going to draw it all on the top. And it also is going to change because of the fact that there's the, this in the way. But I like this specifically because it gives a very soft, texture to like the top of the head that normally if you kind of do say I'm not gonna save this, but say if I erase everything here and then I take something that you can see if I were to do kind of my more normal pattern, this is what I would do. But when you look at it from the side, it has a whole lot more pixely look to it, and especially if you have like looser hair or something, or curlier hair. And when it goes to the edge, it looks very, very messy. And that's not something that I like. I mean, unless you're going for a messy hairstyle. So I've been trying to think like, oh, I need to go back and figure out how you did this, because it gives the hair appearance very nicely on the top. From like looking down, for like if you've got like a player head where that's kind of more where you see it, it looks nice here. And it has the hair texture to it, which is what I tend to lose most often when messing with stuff. But it still has the volume. So I'm going to grab a brighter color here. Actually, let me see what I did. I am just going to copy these, actually. This is supposed to be that color too, not surprising. Probably all of those, actually. No, actually, not that one. Interesting. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba da 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 do 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 do. Bum ba da 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 da. Bum ba da 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 da. Well, I am going to put it there actually because I say so. I like it there. And I think also what helps with this, no, it's connected on the back. So that probably won't be as helpful then, because I need the volume difference to be here to show that it's pulled back. Does that make it look any better? No, I don't like that. But what's going on up here? It's connected up here on the top. But it's connected because of the bang. So if I erase that, I'm going to save that particular change. I like that. Then it misses, it just goes here, and then is it on that one? It's on that one too. Hello? I think I've messed something up, but I'm not sure what. It's fine though. And I think, even though I said I wasn't going to, I'm going to highlight down here, because that will give me more texture room and highlight room just a little bit. So then when I put the brightest color up here, I can do something like this, and it makes more sense. Cutie! Okay, so there's the top done. And now it should just be easy mirror mode on the sides and the bottom and the back. Sick. We are almost done. This is going to sound very weird, but my first thought was, oh gee, it's Pierre and Butch. Which is a Fantasy Life reference. But I miss them. I desperately hope that they're in Fantasy Life. I will cry if they're not. I will probably not remember saying this until this song comes on and I go, where's Pierre and Butch? How could they forget my boys? Unironically, Pierre and Butch are genuinely really great characters, because like, okay, for anyone, most people that are not initiated, Pierre and Butch are the first like quote-unquote antagonists that you meet in the original Fantasy Life game, and they try to rob you. but they're also really bad at robbing you. And you also have absolutely no money. I think the only thing you have is a candy in your pocket. And they are like, damn, we feel you're just like us for real. Sorry that we had to rob you. But it's nice because they get a story of figuring out, like, okay, what do they actually want in life? Because unironically, that is the message of the game, is like, hey, do what you want to do in life, and don't let anyone stop you. And so it's just kind of nice to have that sort of a different representation of people figuring that out for themselves throughout the course of the game. And I don't know, I just think that they're silly little guys. Because they're really bad at doing anything, but they both have so much love in their hearts. They very much they care for each other because they're brothers. And they're like, hey, we don't want the world to end. We will do our part in helping. Okay. Let's see. I think that will work. What do I do here? Oh yeah, I did forget that I make it messy. I think I'm not gonna make it messy here for the fact that it's, ooh, wait, I probably actually can do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm just, that's not technically supposed to be there because it implies that it makes it go up, but I don't care. Let's see here. And then we will just do this. This is breaking from my normal style, but that's fine. Let's see. I know I've gone quiet. I'm trying to lock in so that we can finish up, because I know my eye I've got something in my eye and it's not fun. So I haven't been able to fully see what I'm doing, and I think I'm the only person still here. I think everyone's gone to bed, which is understandable because it's 11:58 p.m. EST, so everyone do be sleepy. And then I want to go see if my partner Froggy is still alive. Actually, I'll probably check that at the end. Speaking of Minecraft roleplay, we may go raid someone doing Minecraft roleplay. Okay, oh, we need to shade up here. Make it brighter up here. That's the wrong highlight spot. I've been doing it on the left side. Sorry, right side. Okay. I think that's that done. And now we just color in all of this real quick. And we just bring things around. Or continue on the patterns where they see fit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, and then, right, and then we're not going to do any major shading on the bottom because I don't want to, it's annoying. And also if there's pixels on the bottom, then because the head moves around on the Minecraft skin a whole lot, you actually notice a lot of stuff that you, on the underside. for rogue pixels and stuff more than you would on other things, which is why I don't mind going underneath to, like, if I need to, like, have the tail of hair strands or something go underneath, or I've done, like, earrings on the side, because of the fact that you're often seeing them from a 3/4 angle and that different pitches. It's actually, it doesn't work. It's not as obviously annoying, I guess is the first thing that I would call it, as other rogue pixels are. Well, actually, I wouldn't say that they're rogue. I call rogue pixels when there's pixels where there's not supposed to be pixels. And those become very obvious. So I guess what I'm saying was for where you use them to finish off what you're trying to make. That is what I would consider. Okay, I think with that, hold on. I do that pattern because that's what I normally do. However, looking at it, I think we're going to do something a little bit different to make this a little bit better. I think that might be all that we do. Actually, probably what we'll do is we'll do this. Because normally I do something to split the back pattern, but because of the fact that because otherwise this is a really big space to just be one like piece of fabric. So I typically try to make like a fold or something in there, or maybe a seam. But since there's this blue stripe that goes all the way around, I immediately went, oh, that looks weird that it's like intersecting and then meeting that. It's like, but there's not supposed to be a seam there. It's just kind of all one piece. We found the one piece, guys. This is what happens when you're alone talking to chat.
I am back, Becca.
Oh, welcome back. I spoke too soon. I guess you've missed my insanity talk. Congratulations. Fortunately and unfortunately, we're kind of just finishing up here. This is the skin, so skin print. I don't like that. Hold on. Oh. This is why you always take a couple final ganders at the skin. Make sure that you get all the things that you like are working as intended. So the Pavilion patterning isn't as obvious as I'd kind of hoped. I think it's fine though, especially if I were to.
Am I like the only one left?
Yeah, basically. I was just talking to myself for a good while. But I think that the Pavilion padding is not as obvious. But I think that that's fine in the long run, because especially like if I were to release this image, like it's much more obvious of where the skirt pattern's coming from. And in the end, I think it's, as much as I kind of wanted it to be obvious, I don't think that there was a way that I could combine what I wanted to do and have it be obvious. Just in case, I'm going to grab those pixels and these pixels from this version of the skin. Place. And they are not visible, but if you're using a mod called a texture pack called Fresh Moves, then it adds in like eye movement and stuff like that here, but you need to add the extra pixels for it to be able to pull from and know what position the eyes are in and stuff. So that is what I've done.
What will your team be like? Also, are you a gym leader?
I don't know. We're not specifically going for gym leaders. However, everyone kind of is probably going to have a little area or something like that to kind of claim as their own, but we're not specifically building towns or gyms or anything like that. My team is going to be these. There are 20 different Pokemon or Pavilion patterns It's all the same Pokemon. They all have the same stats. They do not change stats or types based on uh, the pattern. But my team is going to be this. I'm going to try to collect all 20 patterns. I don't know if Pokeball pattern's actually in the game, so it might only be 19. But that is my goal. Is I am collecting butterflies. Alright, with that, let's save this real quick. Skin dump. Grab that one. The entire folder that I have all of my skins saved out of is called Tablet Skin Dump, because I was dumping skins from my tablet. Shocking, I know. Becca, let's rename this one to the name of this. There we go. And so yeah, this is gonna be my skin for the time being, and hopefully, oh, you know what? I should make if I'm gonna be streaming this, I should try to see about making a not animated, but a pixel tuber Becca in this outfit. I think I will try to do that in 48 hours if I can. We shall see. But alright. Thank you everyone so much for coming. This has been a blast. I'm very happy with the amount with the
Did you drink water yet?
I have drank some water, don't worry. But yeah, I'm very happy with Minecraft skin, and very happy with the fact that I've returned to streaming. Hurrah, Becca is back. And I've got some stuff. I have this Cobblemon server, and we have Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time, that we're going to be doing. And eventually there should be another Minecraft server that's a public SMP with a twist that will be eventually releasing. It's taken a whole lot longer for it to release than I thought it was going to. But yeah, until next time. Bye, Becca. Keep up the good work, and glad you're back. Bye, Dust. Thank you for coming. It was good to see you. And I'm glad to be back as well. Alright, with that, best of luck to you. Until next time. Bye!